Hello everybody and welcome to the Baron Goes Into the Forest. Now, this game has been out for a long time, as you all know, and I played this game ages ago. In fact, before I even had a YouTube channel. But the Forest 2 is due out soon. And I've had some requests from my Patreons and other followers to say, come on Baron, go and do the forest again. You know, you've seen me do Green Hell, and although I've done the forest before, nobody's ever seen me play the forest. So okay, I will do a run through on the forest. I'll do the first few episodes where I'll make, you know, a little bit of a base, show you one of the locations that I enjoy making a base, and then we'll go into the storyline and yeah, spend a lot of time in caves. So I'm hoping you enjoy the Baron playing the forest. It's a good game. I did enjoy it the first time round. I am looking forward to the forest too. So let's go see how many cannibals I end up eating. For those of you scared of flying, don't watch this bit.
Flight attendants and cabin crew, please.
Ow. Jump jet, I needed you. So, here we go. Some cannibal dude is gonna steal my child. No, Timmy! Come back, Timmy! Right, okay, as I said, I haven't played this for quite some time. I do remember enough from those days, just to start looting and grabbing everything I can. Like in most games, just loot everything. And my number one priority is I'm going to go and bust open a load of cases out the front here, just to get the resources out of them. And then I need to head, as I said, I've built several bases in this game before. I have 3 locations that I like to build a base in. And I know which one I'm going to build a base in for this run through. I think it's my favourite place. But I can't remember where that is. I mean, it's been such a long time since I've played. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of a crazy run around. Try and get my bearings. Loot the area. And then, yeah, I will, once I've got a rough idea where I am again, and which ways, what direction and stuff, we will be going to make a base. Right, I've looted a load of stuff, and I'm now just running through the forest, trying to, okay, there's the sea. It's an island, so the sea's on all sides, obviously. But it's just trying to get a bearing now. If I just keep going along the coastline, I will eventually see something I recognize. Even though it's been... I kind of do recognize this bit actually already. It's been a long time since I've played, as I said. A very long time. But there's just some things you just don't forget. There's things you think, this looks familiar. So for those who haven't played the game before, there are a lot of... Okay, let's call them cannibals for now. But it's more twisted than that, believe me. It's not just a case of, oh, maybe they're misunderstood. No. There's some real weird stuff in the caves. Now, during the daytime, they tend to be in the caves. At the start of the game. Oh, I'll get some paint. Just in case one of them sees me. They'll think that I'm one of them. They tend to be in the caves to start with, on like day 1 or so, during the day. and they mainly come out at night. And they'll run around. If they do spot me early on, in the first day or two, they're likely just to sort of like shout and make some strange noises and run away. But I have been attacked on the very first night, in fact, by one of their mothers. That's not good. Oh yeah, I kind of know where I am. Not far actually from where I want to get to. So what I'm aiming for at the moment is get to the place that I want to build a base as quick as I possibly can. Get somewhere where I can auto skip through night one. Just a little temporary structure. Yeah, I'll get foods and stuff later. Little temporary structure, I can skip through the first night. I don't want to take any risks. And then the second night onwards, I'll probably just work through the night getting some kind of base built. A very basic base. So I've got a setup right up there. See on that cliff over there on the left? That's where we're headed. That's where I want to be. Just wash off my paint, but there should be some more paint up by here in a minute. Not that I'm going to wear it now. I don't need to wear it now. But if you run around this cliff edge, you'll get to where I want to get to. That bird just like floating in midair then. You know what? Is it? Oh no, it is. This is slow. I was going to say, I could just get it for some extra food, couldn't I? Although, now it seems to be moving. That's like the slowest flying bird ever. Oh, I've actually hit it. I'm actually full, am I? Oh, yeah. What you get is for each object, you can only carry so many of each object. I forgot. I mean, some of these things are just so... just coming back to me as I'm playing constantly like, yeah. So every object is so many of each one. So even though I could carry, like, other stuff, like large meat and all kinds of crazy stuff, I can't pick up another bird. It's set X amount of each object. I remember now. There's the paint. That's the other paint that is in the area. I can use that going into one of the caves at some point. But to be honest, I'm just going to be killing everything. And probably eating it. I know that sounds strange. But where I'm going, actually, there's going to be loads of food where I am now. So where I'm going to set this base up, I like this place because the patrols that the cannibals do every night, they don't patrol this area for quite a few nights. It takes quite a while before they change one of their routes to actually come into this area. And there's loads of food here. There's water here. There's fish here. There's lots of rabbits and everything here. You get deer spawning constantly, almost on top of you. It's just like the perfect place to build a base. You couldn't wish for a better one. I mean, I've built bases out at sea and stuff like that, which are just great. They're fun. In the middle of the ocean. Doing crazy stuff to make them work. But around by here somewhere, unless they've changed the map on me, there should be a pond. Why can't I find my pond? There's my pond. So, yeah, there's fish in here. We can drink the water. I'll go there, won't I? But it's not going to kill me, is it? There. I don't need the water, but there you go. There. And there's deer here. There's fish here. So, this is where I need to make a temporary shelter. Something just to get me through first night. Happy. Alright, yeah, that'll do. Just something that I can just survive. Right. Sticks and leaves. You're a bit excited then, aren't you? So the good thing is in the bottom left hand corner, I don't know if you can see very well, but it does say like how many of every object you need to finish whatever you've got set up to build. I'll need logs, but I'll just show you chopping down a tree. I need a lot of logs. Never have enough logs. So the cool thing is chopping down a tree. If you notice the artwork on the trunk, the way you're chopping it through, kind of like breaks away until it completely clears. And sometimes you've got to actually rotate around the tree to hit the piece that you're missing. I do like the tree chopping in this. And timber. And then it'll just turn into logs. Logs. Now these logs have got a habit of rolling away. So it's best to kind of like get them somewhere where they won't roll away as quick as you can. They shouldn't roll away, will they? Now, I don't want to spend too much time messing about with logs. I need to get this base thing finished. It's horrible weather. I'm trying to get used to playing this again. It won't take me long, I'm sure. Get back into the swing of it. Just getting the leaves and the sticks that I need for my temporary shelter. Right, that's a lot of sticks actually for quite a lot of leaves for a shelter. That's not going to last, but that's okay. Oh, my logs already rolled away. Oh no, this fall. And roll off the edge of the cliff. It's not good. I need some more leaves. Okay, done. Ha 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 ha. And you get a save point, so first save slot. Yay. And you can also sleep there. Now I need to think about a permanent base. Now you can build. I got trying to remember all the stuff. I'm sure you can build like your own custom base. Just flick through storage, custom building. Yeah, so, and I think I will at some point make a custom building. Because we all want to see a custom building. Tree houses. But I think actually to start with, I might just build something cool, prefab based, just so you can see one of the the prefabs. Yeah, there's loads of goodies in here. Just trying to remember it all. Let's get a fire. Although it'll probably just get put out by the rain. Should I go for a log cabin? I mean, it's huge. And it's a massive build for like day one. I mean, it really is. It's an insane amount of trees I'll have to cut down to get this thing built. But, I mean, it'd be like a good thing to show on the stream, on the video, the log cabin. I don't think many people bother building it because they'll just do a custom base with this many logs. Oh, I'm getting soaked in. Yeah, this is getting a bit dark now. You have got a little light that you can use, but to be honest, I want to skip through the first night. Just want to get... I don't want to be staggering around in the dark, to be honest. I just want to get back into daytime fuel. Right, there goes the shelter. A one-off use temporary shelter. Right. Okay. So, what I'm going to be doing now is... quick eat and drink. I need to get something cooked as well at some point. if I remember, the small stuff can only be cooked, but the bigger stuff can be dried. So I want to get a dryer set up. And I'm going to want all of these trees you can see in this area. I just need to cut them down. I'm going to need all of these logs to build just the log cabin. Never mind anything else. It's going to be a lot of wood. Right, let me go and do this for a while, unless you want to see me spend the next hour of the video chopping trees. And I will see you all in a moment. Okay, here we go. So, another project that I can be getting on with at the same time as I can be building my base here, my little log cabin, is I can start putting up some early defenses. Where are they? Stone walls. I need my stone walls. Yep. Oh. Alright, just remember to do these. There we go. An angle. I don't want it to be too large, but I do want it to encompass the water for now. Okay, so what you can do, let me show you. Let me get this tree cut down. But while you're carrying your, your logs back and forth, somehow, amazingly, you're able to still pick up the stones off the floor. And you're also able to place the stones in the wall while you're carrying logs and running back and forth. So I can do two things at the same time. Because the stones constantly respawn in the area, yeah? There's always going to be stones appearing in the area. Let's get this tree. Come on, tree. Down. There we go. Our logs. So there's little stones on the floor, as you can see. They're going to constantly respawn, and I can just click as I run along, and as I target the little stones and fill up, I can run back here and just do that. So I'll get two projects at the same time. Now that stone wall, it's not going to be very good versus the cannibals, especially as small and as low as it is, yeah? Get myself all muddy. It needs to be a lot bigger, thicker, and to be honest, it needs to have spikes on the outside and then maybe be reinforced by wooden palisade on the inside, and then all kinds of other defenses. Then, well, and then just loads of traps. Just loads of traps. But one thing at a time, Baron. One thing at a time. So what we have here, where's my other log? There's another log. It's all the way down here. Oh, watch these logs. They will run away from you if you're not careful. Let's just put that down. Let's go get some more logs. So yeah, I will build a wall to start with, not so much as a defense, but as a channeling mechanism. So that a cannibal, if it does turn up and decides that it wants to have a crack at me, I can then focus as to where that's going to be, yeah? It's not just, it's coming from any angle. I can say, okay, if it's going to come at me, it's going to come at me, say, from the left. And if I'm wounded, then I can run to the right of the wall and use the wall as like a, running around in circles, trying to, think about how I'm going to do stuff, or shoot it with an arrow, or whatever I'm going to be doing. So having some kind of system in place for a pathway for the cannibals, as I keep calling them, is the best bet I can do right now. Now, I've got a lot to do. I mean, just looking at my left-hand corner for the amount of rocks, the amount of logs. That amount of logs is insane. Oh my god. This log cabin is going to kill me. I mean, we'll get it done, but I mean, that's a big undertaking for like night one. It's so many trees. But as I say, we are kind of safe here. And I will work straight through the night now. I'm not going to be going back to sleep. Well, I haven't. I'm not going to build another shelter, so there's no sleeping. It's just, I have to keep working until this is finished now. This will be my shelter. So yeah, no rest for the Baron. It's literally going to be... Yeah, I need to get some kind of fire going maybe to cook that food. Because I'm going to need the food for the energy, to keep the energy levels up. Otherwise, my fatigue's going to just be impossible. Okay, see you all again in a moment. It's night. So, just carrying on with my lighter in one hand, chopping down trees in the other. Always seems to be a bit more spooky at night, doesn't it? I'd love to try and do this in real life. It just wouldn't work, would it? There we go. Show you in a moment the current progress. As you can see, that's still a lot of logs to go. It's just crazy how many. I'm just going to work through this night now. I've added a second layer, as you can see, onto this stone wall. Just to add some height to it now. And what it'll also do, when I get it finished, it will corral the deer that spawn in this little corner into an area. Yeah, I'll literally make then like a little farm for the deer because they won't be able to get out. And that just makes food really easy. Although... Oh, stunned it. Oh, it's definitely dead, I think. I think it's definitely dead. I will end up eating... Oh, trophies. Not that I want to have a trophy. I will end up eating the cannibals. Just because, hey, why not? If they're going to try and eat me, I'll eat them. But there's some really weird stuff down in those caves. I mean, you'll find out if you've not seen anything to do with the forest before, and you've not obviously played it and gone down in the caves. Yeah, you've got some scary, strange stuff down there. Even when I'm working through the night, it's tough. Especially since on two of my sides, I've got sheer drops to instant death. Yeah. There's no surviving if I go over those edges. It's just oof, down and dead. That's the end of it, like. So, running around at night's not the easiest thing. But I can't sleep. I don't have a shelter now. I need to get this finished. And crazily, I picked such a huge project. It's my first project, is the log cabin. But that's okay. I mean, this is... I know I'm safe in this corner. Or I should be safe in this corner. As I said, in the past, I have actually been attacked. Oh, you can hear them. I have actually been attacked on the first night by one of the big mothers. Not just like cannibals, by, you know, full on. You can hear them. Scary bunch of people. Just making some various stick stands here and a dryer. I can put meat up on here now from that deer. Get that drying. Could light that fire. I'm not going to. It'll probably just attract the cannibals, and I don't want to be doing that right now. They usually run around with a torch in their hand, as in a a flaming stick torch. So on the first few nights especially. So I should like spot them coming on the first couple of nights. There's many like little scouting parties or lone scouts usually on the first few nights. They do have like warriors and, as I said, strange things. But your initial ones you tend to get just tend to be some scouts checking you out. Let's see what's going on. Just gonna have to keep eating through the night. I don't care about any of this food. There's loads more food on the island if you just go off and get it. And there's loads of berries to eat and loads of chests to open up. And I said I got loads of food here. I got water here. I got everything I could want. Yes, I do have to cook it or prep it. That's fine. I don't want to go out too deep into an area getting more logs right now. That's why I'm not chopping down more trees. I can't really see where I'm going. I don't want to attract attention to myself any more than I already am. I push out into this dark sea. I could end up accidentally running away from the corner that I know that they don't search to start with, into an area that is actually on one of their routes. Oh, here comes the dawn. I'm not going to catch that guy, am I? Okay, we got some light, so I can start seeing the trees. I know that they're going to be going back to their caves now. I can get on with the long task of getting my cabin built. So, see you again in a moment. Okay, I've been busy. I finished that wall. I started another stone wall. A long, long stone wall. There you go. I've got the log cabin up. I'm just placing a few other bits and pieces and I'll show you. Yes. Okay. Awesome. So first of all, the wall. This is the wall. I'm going to try and build it near enough all the way around, encompassing and blocking off the whole area here. As I said, it doesn't actually stop them coming through them. They can smash through it, and the big ones can smash through it really easy. But it's the first layer of defense, and it's a guide to get them to go where I want, as I said. Attack from certain angles. Okay. Right, let's go and have a quick look at the log cabin, shall we? Okay. Right. Everything seems good. Here we go. So inside I have like a little shelf. I can put some of these bits on, which means I can pick up more when I'm out. That's why you want like shelving. Is when I'm out now, I can, because you're limited to how many you can carry of each item. Well, a shelf means I can go and get more. Goods. So I've got a place here for a fire, so I can cook quietly. I have a save and a sleep point already built into the cabin. It comes with the log cabin, yeah? You don't need to build a bed or anything. When you build the log cabin, it comes basically with its own save and sleep point. Outside, I got a dryer, I got some fish on there, some nice sticks. We're in a really good position now. This is, from this point onwards now, I can start thinking about the wider base, the bigger base, what I'm going to do, get some cool stuff built before we go exploring. So I'm hoping you're enjoying this. And, yeah, if you want to see more, don't forget to click the old bell or something, or just check on my channel as often as you can, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye now.